Acknowledge it, then later you can say.
I'm getting to a point where I'm tired.
You're tired?
Of you. It's getting there.
You can get tired, I don't mind.
That man there said he hates me. Why? What did I do to him? I'm gonna give him a reason.
You feel like I'm hiding stuff from you, and you share stuff with me. Is that fair? Do you think that's fair?
Welcome everybody. It's a banger.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. You all, Papaghost and Lerato are fighting again in the house. They are having issues in the house. So this is what happened. They were seated discussing and everything. Then Papaghost later brought out an issue he wanted to discuss with Lerato. It was about Yolanda. So Papaghost was just talking about Yolanda when Yolanda poured water and Lerato response and everything. Lerato was just like, but I just said that. And it seems that word Lerato said like provoked Papaghost, because it was just like, see, you have started this thing again. Stop minimizing me. I'm telling you about how I feel. So Papaghost was telling Lerato that Lerato was minimizing him by saying that what she said. So Papaghost was telling Lerato that when I tell you this is how I feel, you just have to like relax, then walk from that feeling, walk from what I am saying. Yeah, then later you can go on and tell me, so okay, this is it, this is what I meant and everything. You don't do that to me again. You know I don't like that. So he was just going about him not liking the way Lerato responded to what he was saying and everything. Lerato, on the other hand, was not having it at all. She was not having that. Papaghost telling her that she is minimizing him, that she should relax, see from his points, see from how he feels before responding, before explaining our side of the story. She needs to consider how he feels. Lerato was not having it. She was not having that discussion at all. So she just told Papaghost that she is getting tired. Papaghost was like getting tired of. She said she's getting tired of Papaghost. She just told him, I am getting tired of you. Papaghost, on the other hand, we all know how he behaves, we all know how he is. So it was just like, oh yes, he's even feeling it. He's feeling that Lerato is getting tired of him, that he doesn't mind. Lerato can get tired of him if she wants to, that he doesn't mind, but that tiredness should not turn to hatred. It should not turn to dislike. It should not, like, they don't have to hate each other, they don't have to dislike each other. She's getting tired of him. So he went on about how he has been in some relationships, his past relationships, where he gave his all, and at the end of the day it was heartbroken and everything, and hatred came in, that he doesn't want that. If Lerato knows that she's getting tired of him, there's a way they can go about it without it ending, like without them ending up hating each other or disliking each other. Lerato was like, I know, she knows that there's not going to be any hatred, there's not going to be any dislike. She's not going to dislike Papaghost for any reason. I was just like, these people, must you guys always fight? When they are seated discussing about other housemates, talking about other people, they are always happy, laughing. Like earlier when they both of them, including Makeke, were discussing about Mcjunior. They were all patient, no quarrel and everything. But once they are seated together, Lerato and Papaghost, once they are seated and they want to discuss, they want to talk about themselves, talk about their relationship, they must end up fighting. And it is so obvious that Lerato is really tired of Papaghost. She's really tired of Papaghost, and Papaghost is not happy matter, because just imagine your girl telling you that she's getting tired and everything. You're just like, oh, you don't mind her getting tired. You already have the feeling and everything. But now he still went ahead to say oh, his past relationships, he was heartbroken even after he gave it his all and everything, talking about even though you are getting tired of the relationship, you shouldn't turn to hatred, you shouldn't turn to dislike and everything. I was like, Papaghost, pick a side already. It's just I don't know how I'm going to describe him, but this relationship is not going to work. It is not working at all. It is not working, trust me. But they're not even trying to fix it. They are not trying to fix it. I believe two of them, they are waiting for the first person to pop the question, it's over between us, I don't want to be in this relationship again. Lerato is waiting for Papaghost to just say it so she can be free. And Papaghost on the other hand is waiting for Lerato to say it first so he would be free. But I believe they don't want to be the first to say it to each other, so that it won't be like, oh, she broke up with me, or oh, he broke up with me, it was the cause, it was the one that ended the relationship, or she was the one that ended the relationship and everything. So they are just managing. They are not trying to fix the relationship, trust me. They are only in good terms when it comes to gossiping about another housemate, strategizing about how to carry out plan on another housemate and all that. But when it comes to their relationships, they are doing badly. Lerato is obviously tired of Papaghost behavior. She's tired of the way Papaghost speaks to her. She's tired of the way Papaghost attitude towards her. She's obviously tired. And Papaghost on the other hand, he is not feeling the vibe. He's not feeling Lerato's vibe. He's just there for their sake, like nothing attached. And now let's talk about how these three housemates were talking about Mcjunior. So they were all seated, Lerato, Papaghost, and Makeke. They were seated, and Papaghost was like, oh, that man there said he hates me, which is Mcjunior. Papaghost was referring to Mcjunior. He was like, oh, that man there says he hates me. I don't know what I did to him, but I'm going to give him a reason to hate me. And Lerato was like, okay, what are you going to do? His response was that he's already on it, like he's doing it already. Then Lerato asked, okay, what are you doing already? What are you doing to give him a reason to hate you already? So he explained the game they played earlier, telling them that how Millet was in front of him, but he had to push Millet so he will be close to Mcjunior, so that he will be able to sabotage Mcjunior's game. So according to him, he moved past Millet, so he will be very close to Mcjunior. And when the music was off, like when they were trying to get in the circle, he pushed Mcjunior to make sure Mcjunior feels like he leaves the game and everything. But I think Mcjunior didn't really get that. Maybe he wasn't paying attention to Papaghost because he did not react or anything. So he was just explaining how he tried to sabotage Mcjunior's game. So since Mcjunior hates him, he's going to give Mcjunior more reason for Mcjunior to hate him and everything. I was like, oh, Papaghost, please, because obviously everyone knows Papaghost hates Mcjunior also. Yes, it's obvious. Mcjunior, and I don't think Mcjunior used the word hate. I think he said he dislikes Papaghost and the feeling is mutual and everything. Papaghost, on the other hand, is very obvious that he doesn't like Mcjunior also. It's obvious they don't like each other. They are always on each other's neck. They are always on each other's story. But it seems like Papaghost, on the other hand, he is always discussing about Mcjunior. Any given opportunity, he's always talking about Mcjunior, him not liking Mcjunior attitude and everything. Maybe Mcjunior is not talking about Papaghost that much because he doesn't have people to discuss him with, or he's just the quiet type. And when it comes to this face-to-face nomination, he's always giving it to Papaghost hot. So that's just the gist. Next, let's talk about Z and Papii. Yeah, Z and young Papii. So they were discussing. Z was telling young Papii that she feels young Papii is hiding stuff from her, and it is not fair. And it is not fair. She said she thinks young Papii is doing it on purpose, he's doing it intentionally to just get at her and everything. So she was telling young Papii that if she continues to get that feeling of young Papii, she continues to get that vibe of young Papii hiding things from her, which is not fair, she's going to do the same. She's going to start hiding things from young Papii also, and she believes young Papii wouldn't like that and everything. Young Papii, on the other hand, definitely we all know he would not agree to that. He didn't agree to that. According to him, he's not hiding anything from Z. He's being open to Z and everything, talking about he doesn't know if Z wants him to start lying, start telling him things, telling her things that are lies, just for her to feel like he's opening up to her and everything. But to me, what I think is that I think Z is hearing like things about what young Papii has said about her. Because let's be honest, when young Papii says something in front of Z, he will go back and say another thing. He's kind of two-faced. He will say something here in front of Z, but when Z is not around, he's fond of talking about her, like giving another opinion about her to the housemate. So I think maybe Z is now hearing some things or observing some things. That's why she feels like young Papii is hiding things from her, which is not fair. And if young Papii continues like that, if she continues to get that vibe and everything, she will do the same thing. She will start hiding things from young Papii also. During the conversation, young Papii didn't even feel bothered, because it was like, oh, at the end of the conversation, it was like, oh, so what's the conclusion? Why does Z feel like he's hiding things from her and everything? Z was just like, oh, she doesn't know the specific thing, but she's just getting that vibe, she's getting that feeling that Papii hiding things from her, and is also doing it intentionally. Young Papii was not having it. They were just like, oh, he was just like, oh, that's not true, yada yada yada, and all that. So it seems like any moment from now, Z and young Papii are going to have issues. They are going to have issues between themselves, obviously. It seems it's going that way, except there are some changes maybe later. So that's just the gist for now. Please subscribe to my channel. Just click on the subscribe button. Also like, comment, and share this video. Thank you.